So here I'm going to talk about the Devils Lightning game yesterday. And it was relatively a pretty boring game in terms of the Devils play, and the first three points that I bring up, it might seem like a Braden point highlight, but bringing up 3-point highlights is that, this is an example of when you do the little things correct, you're going to get rewarded. And the first example comes right here. So Braden Point gets a stretch pass right here, and he comes into the zone all alone. If you're coming as a forward, if you're coming in all alone, your first option is to chip it down low and chase it. But Braden Point, being one of the more smarter, creative, goal-scoring type of forwards in the league, he comes in, cuts across the middle, delays time, and then just makes an unbelievable move right here. And God knows what this defenseman is doing. Makes an unbelievable move, ends up drawing a penalty. So they get a penalty here. And then the next example comes right after this. Right here. Here he is again, working the boards, ends up chipping it down low to Kucherov, and then going into the soft area here. Gets it back, and he was looking for Stamkos's back door, but, okay, he's 0 for 2 on his chances right now. He got shut down twice. Next example comes right after this. Gets shut down here. He's 0 for 2, but he's doing all the little things right. He's having a hell of a last two shifts. Here he's again, shielding off, taking defenders, moving around, passes to the defenseman, and then goes into the soft area right here. This is like, nowadays, a lot of power plays are this guy scoring or this guy scoring right in the high slot. Kucherov, being one of the best passers in the league, gives it to him in a beautiful area. Just puts it right on his stick, catch, shoot, goal. 1 for 3 in his chances. That's what happens when you do the little things right. When you just work, and you just do the little things right. That's a perfect example from a smaller forward too. I know every Devils fan who's watching this is going to probably cry and be very upset, but it has to be an example of what not to do. So the puck gets chipped, great face-off win. This is a design play probably. Win the face-off, Winger cuts around the board, and you try and break it out like that. As you can see, Taylor Hall is worrying way too much about what Nikita Kucherov is doing. Nikita Kucherov is not looking to hit anyone in this league, first off. The guy's a goal scorer, he's a playmaker. He's not looking to blow people up. Hall is way too worried about going in the corner and getting hit. Ends up trying to throw a hit when Kucherov's like, okay, I'll just move around it. Gets the puck, moves it up to the defenseman, shot, goal. Forwards in this league, forwards at any level, never, ever, 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 ever do what Taylor Hall just did. Never. This should be example 1 of what not to do. I especially like this play because it comes off two defensemen. One defenseman makes an assist, one defenseman scores. And as you can see, this is a design play, I'm assuming. Nobody's thinking like that. Well, maybe. But this is a design play probably. So the Devils end up winning the faceoff straight back to Sami Vatanen. Vatanen automatically cuts to the wall, cuts down low like he's going to this area. And the winger on this hash mark right here on the right wing cuts immediately back to fill in for Vatanen. The guy who scored, don't expect me to announce his name, but it was the Devils' rookie defenseman, first NHL goal too. Vatanen ends up cutting down low, and his eyes are at all times looking right here, and it's an unbelievable read by this defenseman. Obviously, he's going to cut right down here. God knows what these 3 Tampa Bay Lightning forwards are doing or defensemen are doing, but the defenseman ends up cutting down low, and it's just a perfect pass that ends up leading to a goal. It's a great play because the forward wins it back. Defenseman immediately cuts down low. Other guy fills in. Other defenseman cuts back door. Goal. And it didn't end up winning this game, but that's a great play and it's a great face-off design play. This isn't really a play I would say, I would suggest for most defensemen to do. But if you're at higher level and you're a little stronger on your stick, then I would say this is a good idea. And it's just simple. So the puck ends up coming in front to Ryan McDonough right here in about 2 seconds. Puck comes here, and McDonough, all he does, perfect positioning in front, all he does is turn hard chip on his backhand off and out of the zone. Puck ends up bouncing, and it goes right to the forward streaking. They don't end up scoring, but it's a great play. Simple. I don't have anything. Got to get out of the zone. Quick off the boards hard, in the neutral zone, let the other team make a mistake, and that's what they did. that's really all I have for this game. It was a little bit of a boring game, but I did really want to show that Taylor Hall example. That stuff just kind of irks me, especially coming from especially from the former MVP in the league, especially when your team's playing poorly. It's your leaders who other players are looking to. If they're doing the wrong things, then it's going to be a hard and long season and long game for you. But that's all I really got. Probably gonna keep doing these, obviously, but thanks, guys. Let me know what you want to see more of, what you don't want to see. Appreciate all the feedback and all the people watching.